You know that feeling, right? You hit a personal goal, you feel that little spark of satisfaction, and then almost instantly, poof, it's gone. Well, you are definitely not alone. Today, we're going to dive into why so many of us are accomplishing more than we ever have before, but somehow feel less proud of it.
All right, let's get right into it, because this really is a modern paradox. I mean, on paper, our lives are full of achievements, big and small, but that feeling deep inside, that genuine, lasting pride, man, it can be so hard to hold on to.
And this is the real conflict, isn't it? On one side, we're learning new skills, we're hitting our fitness goals, we're moving up in our careers. Seriously, the list of things we do is longer than for any generation before us. And yet, on the other side, that gut feeling of, hey, I did a good thing, just feels weaker. So what gives?
To figure that out, we've actually got to rewind a bit. Let's take a look at how our relationship with achievement used to be completely different. It's a really simple idea, but trust me, it changes everything.
Just think about that for a second. It's not that our wins don't matter at all now, but they used to land differently. They felt solid, real. The satisfaction you got was from the thing you did, not from how it looked to everybody else.
And when you break it down, that old school feeling really comes down to three things. The wins were ours. They belonged to us, not to some public scoreboard. They were personal, measured against where we started, not anyone else. And because of that, they were deeply, deeply meaningful.
Okay, so now let's fast forward to today and see how that whole foundation has just crumbled. That personal, meaningful world has been totally upended by something I think we all know way too well, the comparison trap.
This right here, this is the absolute game changer. The second you achieve something, this new process kicks in, almost without you noticing. It's like your own personal ruler gets tossed out the window and replaced with this giant global one. Let me show you what I mean.
So picture this. You finally do it. You get off the couch, you run 2 whole kilometers. That's a huge personal victory. You feel amazing for about 5 seconds. Then you open up your phone and see someone you know just finished their 10th marathon. And suddenly, your big win feels, well, pretty small.
And it doesn't stop there, does it? Maybe you spent weeks learning a new song on the guitar. You're so proud. But then you see some video of a musical genius shredding a solo, and that pride just deflates. Your hard-earned progress is instantly dwarfed by someone else's total mastery.
And of course, this one hits home for a lot of us. Money. You get that raise you work so hard for, or you finally hit a savings goal. You feel secure, and then you hear about someone who just made 10 times that. The entire context shifts, and the joy is just stolen.
So here's the bottom line. This isn't a fair fight. It's not even close. We're not just comparing ourselves to our neighbor anymore. We are subconsciously holding up our messy, behind-the-scenes progress against the shiny, polished highlight reels of literally millions of other people.
Okay, so if this feeling isn't a personal failing, if it's not because you're not good enough, then what is the real cause here? What's the name of this thing that's robbing us of our own satisfaction? Seriously, let's just pause on that. If it's not you, and it's not just the world trying to get you down, then what is this invisible force that's sucking the joy right out of our accomplishments? And here it is. Here's the culprit. It actually has a name: constant comparison. And the definition itself just says it all. It's the act of subconsciously measuring ourselves against the perceived and amplified achievements of others. We don't even know we're doing it half the time. And it's a perfect recipe for feeling like you're not enough. Man, this is such a powerful way to reframe the whole problem. Your confidence wasn't taken from you. It wasn't stolen by a tougher world or by your own shortcomings. It was just quietly worn away by the simple, constant act of looking sideways at somebody else's journey instead of looking straight ahead at your own.
And that really is the heart of it all. Pride is personal. It's rooted in your progress from your starting line. The moment you hand over the measuring tape to someone else, to an ever-changing, impossible standard, pride just can't survive. So the question we're left with is, how do we start taking that measuring tape back?